The dust rose from the ground with every hurried step. King David was running. He was leaving behind the city he had built, the palace he had called home. His own son, Absalom, a son he loved with all his heart, had turned against him. The betrayal was a sharp, deep wound, more painful than any sword. Men who had once pledged their loyalty, men who had eaten at his table, now marched with the one who sought to take his life and his throne. David's great heart, the heart of a giant slayer and a king, was completely and utterly broken. He felt the sting of fear, a cold dread that he had not felt in years. The pain was not just in his feet, but in his very soul. Imagine a mighty oak, one that stood for a century, suddenly uprooted and tossed aside by a violent storm. That was David in this moment. He was a hero, a man after God's own heart. As David walked, his mind was likely a whirlwind of confusion and hurt. How could this happen? How could his own son do this to him? The questions must have echoed with every step. Yet in the middle of that storm, he found his anchor. He spoke a simple yet incredibly powerful prayer. "But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory, the lifter of my head." These are not the words of a man pretending to be strong. They are the words of a man who knows he is weak, but who also knows where his true strength comes from. He was admitting he could not protect himself anymore. A shield is not a weapon for attack. It is a tool for defense. It stands between you and the blows that are coming. When David called God his shield, he was saying, "God, stand between me and this pain, the attacks, the betrayal trying to destroy me." This ancient story of a fleeing king speaks directly to men today. You may not be a king running from a rebellious son, but the battles you face are just as real. Fathers can feel a deep sense of betrayal when their efforts seem unappreciated or when their children make choices that break their hearts. Husbands can feel crushed by the weight of responsibility, struggling to provide, struggling to protect, struggling to hold their families together in challenging times. Brothers, sons, friends, putting on a brave face, feeling lost and overwhelmed on the inside. The pressures come from every direction. Deadlines, financial instability, the pressure to succeed, and anxieties no one else sees. It can feel like you are running, just like David was. Running from failure, from disappointment, from not feeling good enough. Small, lost, completely exhausted, wandering in a wilderness of your own. But just as the problem is timeless, so is the solution. Let's just pause for a moment. Take a slow, deep breath. Let go of the tension in your shoulders. Quiet the racing thoughts in your mind. Invite God's peace with a simple, quiet prayer. The promise of God to his children is not just a hopeful wish. It is a firm, unbreakable guarantee. He does not stand idly by while you are under attack. He is a God of action, a defender of the weak, a restorer of the broken. The Bible gives us this powerful promise in Isaiah 49:25. "For I will contend with him who contends with you, and I will save your children." Anyone or anything that comes against you has to go through him first. He will face the battle for you. He will rescue the people and the things that are most precious to you. So today, stand up a little straighter. Breathe. You are not alone in this fight. Shame is not the end of your story. Fear does not get the final word. Your mistakes do not define your future. God is your defender. God is your restorer. And just as he did for David, God is the lifter of your head. He will not allow you to stay in defeat. He specializes in comeback stories. If you have been running too long, the invitation is simple. Speak to God. Tell him your pain, your fears, your disappointments. Ask him to be your shield. Take one small step forward. Let God handle the rest. No matter what rises against you, the Lord is your shield and your defender. If this message blessed you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so others can find hope and strength in Jesus Christ. God bless you.